Oh, I ain't know you was back here, girl. I ain't even see you. Oh, nah, just making sure.
You don't know about the boycott? We boycott all Asian restaurants, stores, nail shops, all that shit.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, we doing that shit all across the country because they did that. The Asian dude killed that unarmed black man in South Carolina. The 14-year-old. You didn't hear about that? Damn. Did you hear about Carmelo Anthony?
Yeah.
Okay, it's before. Look up
Nah, I'm going
gas
to
station.
my brother's working.
Gas
I'm
station.
just giving
Oh,
him
he worked.
shit. Yeah.
Look up gas station clerk kills 16-year-old in South Carolina. It's all on camera, bro. The little nigga ain't had no gun, no nothing. He went in the stove. The Asian.
When he ran out? When the little nigga ran out?
Yeah, he didn't even run out. He walked out. They actually, he lifted everything up. He wasn't stealing nothing. It looked just like
Someone
minutes
for the
of
water
sun.
bottles and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all did shit on?
Yeah. And then they found Buddy not guilty. The video showed he ain't had no gun or nothing. Even the son got on the stand and said, nope, he ain't point no gun at us. He ain't turn around and do nothing. Just shot him in the back. And they let him off.
I seen that. I did shit
Yeah.
on.
So we protesting all that shit, man. And everybody on that shit right now, you know what I'm saying? So, man, I appreciate if you could spread the word, too, brother. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to redirect our wealth anyway. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Have you ever seen an Asian in one of our restaurants? Have you ever seen an Arab in one of our restaurants?
No.
But they sell our food to us, don't they? But they sure be talking crazy to us and shit. That part, bro. We giving all our money to them, and we could throw that shit back into ourselves. So that's why we doing. You know what I'm saying? Any motherfucker that treat us wrong, that's how we doing it. I appreciate you, though.
I appreciate you too.
Yeah.
But now my brother working this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, that's understandable.
Support black businesses. I just took my nails off myself, just one by one. These are my real nails. I'll just polish them, and I'm still not going to the Asians. I'm not going back. I'm standing behind what I said. If you're going to a nail tech, go to a black nail tech. That's it.
Imagine you are a seller like these Asians, and then you see a black person coming, and then you'll be like, oh, here comes the customer, only to see they are coming to make sure there's no black person, and then they are going. I mean, how painful is that? Asians are now terrified how serious black people have become in enforcing ongoing boycott. I mean, enforcing this, wealth transfer. I mean, people are actually watching this unfold in real time. They can't understand it. In the area clips, community members are actively checking whether stores are still being patronized, like making sure the boycott is actually being followed. That's like M&E, making sure what was proposed as a project goes, is being done. Now, in one moment, a black woman walks into a Chinese-owned shop, and the reaction, shifts immediately. She clarifies, I mean, she's not there to buy anything. She's there to ensure compliance with the boycott is being followed, not purchases. In another situation, a man is questioned about why he's entering an Asian store, even though the collective decision is to avoid buying. So, that man is like, say, no, don't go into that. Now, these moments are sparking serious debates online, not only online, even on the ground, because see what these people are doing, but still people are looking at the economic power, solidarity among black community, and the pressure in protest movement. But it also raises a bigger question: how far should collective accountability really go in everyday consumer spaces, and what does that mean for community moving forward? I think that's what we have to find out as we watch the video. So let's watch the video to the end, and we can have more discussion. If this is your first time, please subscribe so we can have more of these. Remember, together we can have our voices heard. See you next time at the end of the video.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. When it comes to that motherfucking boycott, that shit don't even need to be a boycott. That shit need to be like permanent severance. Like, niggas need to cut all that shit off. Niggas need to go back to buying in their communities. Don't go to no Chinese food spot. Get the chicken fried rice, shrimp fried rice. Don't go to the laundry shop. Don't go to the beauty supply store. And if you gotta inconvenience yourself to drive to go to the black beauty supply store, so be it, nigga. Suck it up, fucking buttercup, nigga. We trying to do this for the betterment of the community. It's long overdue that the black dollar needs to go back into the community.
Okay, check this out right here, man. This is for my people right here. Listen, we do this and we build up this economy. I'm telling y'all, we straight, man. But we do this for all my future black business owners and all my current black business owners. Hey, one thing we ain't gonna do, we ain't gonna overtax our people, bro. We're not gonna sit here and try to, you know what I'm saying, suck our people dry. We ain't scamming, we ain't doing none of that bullshit. Cause I'm telling you, man, we got an opportunity to really put ourselves in position. It ain't gonna happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen in a week or 2 weeks or a month. But I guarantee you, if we all keep putting that footwork in, if we all hold each other accountable about this boycott, we're gonna start to see the growth, man. All I'm saying is that if you have some money, check me out. You have some money. Listen, young dog. Even you older cats, man. If y'all have some money, hey, listen, I don't care where it came from. If you have some money, look, dog, even like I said again, you older cats, man, invest that money. Invest that money. Stop running around here spending all y'all shit on these fancy ass cars, man, and all these motherfucking clothes, man. Listen to what I'm telling y'all, man. Now is the time. Sit back, scope it out, see what your people need in your neighborhood. See what they need in your community. What type of store they need. You see what we boycotting? We boycotting all Asian stores and restaurants. Well, shit, why don't y'all open up y'all an Asian restaurant? Shit, they motherfuckers sell our food. Why can't we sell their food? So why don't we sit here, boycott they shit and build our own shit? You know what I'm saying? Invest the money. So look around your community, see what your community needs, invest and get it. And get that shit flowing. It's not that hard, man. Put y'all apples together. Stop fighting. Stop all that fighting in the hood, all that shit. All you niggas that got all that money, man. Look at y'allself, man. Y'all got them fly ass whips and all that money that y'all throwing in the strip clubs, tens of thousands that y'all bragging about on social media. Think about them tens of thousands that y'all blowing. Y'all can go open a business and y'all can give back to your community and provide jobs for your people. You feel what I'm saying? Invest your money. All that good money y'all out there getting the right way. You know what I'm saying? Take a look around, man. It's not hard, man. Let's hold each other accountable. All right, let's do this boycott and let's hold each other accountable. Let's go, man. Y'all got that bread? Use that bread. Put y'all motherfucking ducks together, y'all. Come on now. Motherfucker trying to open a lane. If y'all a businessman, y'all should see that. Y'all want a way out. Y'all want a way out the hood. Y'all want a way out them streets. Get together. Open y'all a business. Nail shops. Beauty supply stores. Asian restaurants. Regular stores. You know what I'm saying? Take y'all money and put stores in y'all own hood. Stop going to their store. Y'all can put them out of business easy. It's not hard to put a business out of business in your hood. All you have to do is just tell a neighborhood, stop going now. Then once they gone, then you open up shop. Sound like the drug game. This shit sound like the streets. All right.
Sometimes having a business and a social work degree really works out in my favor because I understand a fundamental truth that I think a lot of you did not get the memo on. People just want to be heard, including your customers. So if they come in there complaining or talking shit, more than likely they just want to be heard. Validate them because a repeat customer is the best customer. So I would never understand some of you motherfuckers who are nasty to the people who keep your doors open. I'm saying all of that to say that when the black community came out and said that we were going to boycott Asian businesses. This would have been a perfect opportunity to fall back, listen, and show an ounce of empathy and say, I understand. And if you decide to come back, we will treat you well. And of course, show an ounce of empathy for the child who lost his life and condemn the man who took his life. But instead, we were met with hostility. We heard shit like, well, what are you going to do if you can't get no Chinese food? Like, bitch, we're going to eat other food. There's plenty of other food. That's a lot of y'all operate businesses in our community. The more you fuck around, the more you find out, because something amazing has come out of this. I don't know where a bunch of black-owned beauty supplies are, nail salons are, supermarkets, farmers, you name it. So now we can support each other more. So thank you.
As it pertains to the boycotted Asian businesses, we really have to include everybody. This is an all-inclusive banning boycott. We not separating the Taiwanese from the Chinese, the Koreans from the Japanese. Like, we blocking everything, right? So I haven't heard much talk about the Western Asians. I think we just need to go ahead and throw them in a pot, since we're not discriminating against the Asians that we're boycotting. Those people from Saudi Arabia, Iran, Turkey, Nepal, Armenia, all those that group of people that we generically refer to as Arabs, they're Asian. So let's go ahead and throw them in a pot, and I know it's going to be hard because they're everywhere. But you can do it. We got to let them all go. We got to let them all go.
Wow. I mean, what these black people are doing, holding each other accountable, I think is so remarkable. You see, this moment shows how serious black communities have become about holding each other accountable, going shop to shop, restaurant to restaurant, just to see that, there is a collective decision, being followed, and it's visible in real time. Now, what stands out to me is the level of coordination between these black people. People are not just talking online about, not buying Asians anymore, not supporting them anymore, not visiting these shops anymore. They are physically enforcing decisions in public spaces. Not only are they singing the song of, buying or supporting black-owned, they are doing it, okay? I mean, whether people agree or they don't agree with this, but this level of seriousness is what makes the moment stand out. It is disciplined, emotional, and highly visible in everyday life. And even these Asians, they can testify. Imagine that Asian, so a black person entering. Now, look how surprised, she was. She was like, oh, black people are coming back. But only to see they are coming as monitors to ensure there is no one who is breaking the rules of wealth transfer, of the boycott. It is now becoming something people cannot ignore or dismiss casually. No, I think it is now becoming visible. The first major point is the boycott itself, this wealth transfer, and how it is being enforced in real time. People are not just expressing opinions anymore. They are actually monitoring behavior in public spaces. Now, this shifts the conversation into something more deeper. Something more deeper. Economic choices are becoming collective signals where spending power turns into visible, community action. Now, this one is no longer about a song, like let's buy from black people only, let's support black only, but it is now something which is being done on the ground. And I mean, this is why it is getting more attention, because everyday consumer behavior is being reframed as a form of social accountability and unity. But at the same time, it raises questions about what's that? About sustainability, okay? How long collective action can hold when it moves from emotion into long-term discipline? It started as, when people were furious, black people were furious that, oh, how can you dare us to boycott you? And people linked this to the death of that child who was, killed by this Asian. People linked. So it was like emotion, but it's no longer about emotion. They may have forgiven, but the actions are not something that are going to be something which is like forgiving. Okay, the actions have changed. It's about wealth transfer. And what is clear is that this is not just about shopping. It is about economic visibility, the power of coordinated consumer decisions in the modern society. And this is why many people see it as a turning point, because it shows just how consumer power can become a tool of collective influence when applied consistently and visibly. The second major idea is economic empowerment. Yes, we cannot talk about this boycott, this wealth transfer without talking about economic empowerment. What do I mean? Okay, shifting from protest to ownership, investment, and long-term community building really needs people to hold hands, okay, collective decisions. So there is that. Now, the message here is about the circulation of money within, black community, keeping wealth within the black community instead of constantly exporting it outward. Because when these Asians get that money, it never gets back to black community. Why? These Asians never support black people. Okay, which means this money, the moment it goes into the hands of these Asians, that money is gone forever. It will never come back. If these Asians were also supporting black business, we would say, oh, this money is just, when it gets out of black business, black community, it will get back sooner or later. But no, once it's gone, it's gone. I mean, supporters argue that investment is the real protest here. Okay, because building businesses creates independence that rise beyond emotional moments, and this is where entrepreneurship becomes something so important, fundamental, central. Opening stores, restaurants, beauty shops, and the services that serve the same communities, driving the demand. Okay, we cannot just say, let's not go to Asians to buy this. Let's not go to Asians to have this service. Yet we have nowhere to get the service within our community, and we also need those services. Then we can have our boycott or our wealth transfer cannot be effective enough. So there is that need to have investment. People need to have these businesses, and I love there are people who are calling for say, can you send me the links of all the shops, the location where I can buy. So this is nice, okay, but the deeper argument is discipline, reducing like wasteful spending and focusing on the assets that generate some sort of sustainable stability or long-term stability. And ultimately this is framed as a self-sufficiency, building systems that allow communities to control their own economic direction and future outcomes. It's just a time where black people have now decided, okay, now let's control, let's now have full control of our financial future for the children who are coming. And what makes this conversation powerful is the long-term vision. Not just reacting to situations, but building generational economic strength through consistent action and reinvestment. Okay, it's not just about today. Okay, it's something that it has to be done forever. And remember, these Asians, they believe in generational wealth. Okay, they may have a shop. They will make sure to raise that shop so that their children and their children will still depend on that shop. That's generation wealth. So if these guys can do this and they are having that support from black people, why can't black people do it? They can. This is why speakers keep repeating investment, discipline and ownership as the foundation of change. If this thing is embraced, then yeah, this wealth transfer will have 100% possibility chances. I can guarantee. Now, the third major point is accountability in how businesses respond to community sentiment and pressure during tense moments like this. Some people in the video argue that empathy and acknowledgement matter deeply because customers respond strongly when they feel ignored, dismissed. I mean, the idea is that the communication tone can either calm situations or escalate them depending on how it is handled. And this is a case, is in a case where, people are saying missed communication opportunities may have intensified tensions instead of reducing them. People are saying, okay, we may not punish all Asians for what this person did to a child, killing a child. But here's the thing. When this guy did this, why was the Asian community quiet? Why are they like they're coming to speak now? If they had spoken, if they had spoken this that time, okay, people would say, oh, these Asians, of course, not all of them are, that racist. But look, they kept quiet. Today is when they're challenging this man for killing a child, a black child. Okay, so timing matters. But others argue that regardless of disagreement, businesses still rely heavily on trust and consistent customer relationships. But I'm sure we are talking about, we didn't need to talk about black businesses, right? Where we're talking about, having consistency, having a trust between black people. Somebody emphasized this, okay? I need to trust my black person, not because he's a person of my the skin color, but I should trust his service. I should trust his products. If he creates a certain product, I need to, trust that. Even if I will still be, I'll be into it. Because I hope you get what I mean. And I think this highlights a broader lesson about how economic interactions are shaped by respect, by perception, and the everyday experiences. And if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe for more breakdowns like this. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Stay informed and stay aware. But please, 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 let's hold hands. It's always good to hold hands, okay? There are moments where a problem will bring people together in trying to solve that problem. But whenever that problem seems to be like it's gone, people tend to go everyone his way. So I would appreciate if this thing keeps going on. Why am I saying this? I'm not necessarily benefiting from the joining hands of black Americans. No, I don't live there. But here's the thing. Everywhere in the world, black people have the same challenges, okay? Same challenges. Even here in Africa, we get discriminated. You can't understand how rude these Asians are when they come to many of the countries in Africa. Almost all countries. Why? They have money. They have dollars. And here's what they do. Since they have dollars, they can manipulate, our security institutions. They can manipulate them anyhow. Okay, you can see a Chinese man committing a certain, crime, but that crime can't go far. Okay, it can't go you can't understand how that crime will just end. Okay, it can't go far. That's what happens. But a certain crime by somebody who is a local person, a black person, that one will end up, getting him arrested. So it's everywhere. That's why I just love that, there has to be unity everywhere in the world. If people on earth, black people on earth, join hands regardless of where they are, we can rewrite the history. Okay? We can rewrite the history from how they have made it to be sound like black people are weak, they are what. We can rewrite it to be black people are powerful. Once they join hands, something happens. So I hope you get what I mean. See you next time, and I'm proud of you.